Yep.
So Ashley, what do you want to get? What do you want to get, and what do you not want to get?
So I'd like to get Sonic. I'd also like to get Grinch because I know Matt doesn't want to watch Grinch.
I don't want to watch the Grinch. I'll throw it out there.
Okay. It's a Penance.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh, come on.
It's the Grinch? Wow.
Well, I deserve this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Penance or Reward. Matt here.
Hello.
Ryan here. We're both here, and we're here with our special guest, Ashley Thomas. What's up, Ashley?
It's good. You know, I enjoyed watching The Grinch by myself in my home that is separate from your guys' home.
It sure is. Yeah, we watched.
It sure is. Sorry.
You got that right.
This is a really good response. So, Ashley, give us a summary. What the heck is The Grinch about?
So there's a man that's just called Grinch. He was delivered by a balloon and was green and hairy, and everyone made fun of him. So he ran away to the mountains and was a grump and hated Christmas. But then a little girl named Cindy Lou Who shows him that Christmas is a great time and he should open up his heart to people.
Yeah, and basically everyone knows the core of the Grinch. He steals Christmas, he gets a heart, and he gives it back. But this story, this movie, this adaptation adds on to that by adding some other lore, the Grinch is a kid.
This guy loves his lore.
I love the lore. Anyway, Ashley, did you like the movie?
I enjoyed the zaniness of the movie. I don't think it's a fantastic movie, but it's fun.
I can actually agree with that read of it.
Okay.
Though I would probably go a little further to say I think this is a bad movie. For me, it just really doesn't come together. I think it's a really ugly movie. Mm-hmm. It's not visually pleasing at all. I don't know. It's really aggressive and gross. I find this movie, and I think part of that is that I did not grow up watching this movie. I saw this movie all the way through for the first time 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I think that's a big part of why I don't have as much of a taste for it.
Right.
How about you?
I enjoyed the movie. I quite liked it. As a kid, I really liked the movie. But as an adult, I can truly appreciate that Ron Howard or whoever, Jim Carrey, really went for something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's necessarily good, but it's fucking nuts. Some of the shots in this movie, the zooms, the
slow-mo smiles.
Slow-mo smile, him jumping through the air. I'm like, what was going on when they made this movie that this is what it turned out?
The tunnel scene where he's spinning round and round, and then it goes to another spinning round and round, and then it's Cindy Lou Who's spinning round and round, and then it just stops right side up. That goes on for so long.
This was one of the biggest selling movies of the year 2000, and it's a strange movie to do that.
Strange is really...
It's not even good. It's weird and zany, and the plots don't really all come together.
It has arguably some of the worst transitions in any film.
They'll crash on giant jinglers and bounce on boing bounders.
There's a sequence of this movie where Jim Carrey is trying to drown out the noise of the Who's singing Christmas carols. And so he's just running around his workshop or his weird cave. He's got a giant one of those Simple Monkey toys.
Yeah.
And he's got a jackhammer going. He's got all this noise going. And then Cindy Lou Who comes in and he's just standing there, and the monkey is... It's just so strange, and it assaults all of your senses.
because this movie fucking slaps and the Cat in the Hat is not.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this.
Do you like the Cat in the Hat more than this movie?
Absolutely.
Why?
The Cat in the Hat, I think, has vision, and it's at least it's pretty to look at for starters.
But does the cat in the Cat in the Hat have a love interest? Because that is what the Grinch has.
I also don't like that the Grinch has a love interest.
Yeah, does the Cat in the Hat get to bone the mayor's wife at the end of this movie?
No,
Spoilers?
he's not portrayed as a sexual being because he's not a sexual being.
Well, they've established in the universe there's no sex because the babies fly in in baskets. I know a memorable scene for me was when Cindy Lou Who goes up and meets the Grinch.
Yes.
And he goes wild on her and starts going
there's a part where she asks, what's the meaning of Christmas? And he pops through the tree and goes, vengeance!
Santa, what's Christmas really about?
Vengeance! Listen here.
Here, Jen, here's a Grinch impression.
I talk like this, but sometimes I go up here.
And that's the Grinch. I have long fingers that are razor sharp.
He's got razor sharp fingies.
I love the little car scene.
I'm amazed that there is a sequence in American film literature that is the Grinch jumping in front of an explosion in slow motion.
I know you don't like this, but I like it as the lore of when he was a child and he was made fun of as a kid.
Well, I don't dislike that. It just spends so much time on it.
Mm-hmm. What else they got to work with? He got Steals Christmas, that's all.
Yeah, that's it though, is that they put too much into this. They overcompensated.
I don't think it's too much. I think it's unfocused.
Yeah, I agree. I think unfocused is the word for it because I like that they were trying to add more to his character, but they just seem to not know what they want to do with it.
So that brings us to final thoughts. Matt, you can go first. Final thoughts on this movie.
I get why people like this movie, but I don't, unfortunately. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
Alright, thrown to Ashley.
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 because I am gonna take into the fact that the editing is not good. It doesn't look good, but if I was just to go off of how much I enjoy the film, it would probably be an 8, but I'm gonna give it a 6.
Very cool. Very nice. I would give this movie a 6. Because I think it's a visceral experience.
Sure. Hey, yeah. I think a 6 is totally fair on this.
Yeah, I think I liked a lot of it. I think it's more of an experience. It's really the shots and the editing reflects the insanity that Jim Carrey plays the Grinch as, and honestly, it's impressive at times, but I wouldn't call it great. Well, everybody, this has been Ryan, Matt, and Ashley.
Have a busy night.